Or what?
We're live.
Yay.
Yes. With studio audience.
Yay.
All right. We're like kind of
We're gonna go.
We have angels lower on this side and angels higher on that side.
Are we crooked?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's my eyes.
We aren't perfect.
Yes, that's true. Okay. So, thank you for joining us. We're happy to be back.
Yes.
Live from our fabulous headquarters, number 2, upstairs here. And
for a while, huh?
Angel Palace up here. And right in between our angels, we have Angus. He's the master teacher on the other side. And he's right here. And we put him there because it's kind of a cool topic that we're going to be talking about a little bit today, is how our master teachers on the other side can actually manifest in life when we need them.
Exactly.
So that's one of the topics. And then the other amazing and very cool topic that's coming up is one of our very lucky, fabulous...
Sell it, Chrissy, sell it!
One of our very lucky, fabulous viewers is going to have their birthmark...
Or mole.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Their mole question answered, if it's from a past life or not. So,
right.
Always interesting. Okay. So let's see who's joining us today, Vera. We have so many people that are just pouring in.
I know. Guys,
Can't
slow
keep track.
down.
Yeah. But we wanted to also remind you that if you would like to join us live, just make sure that you turn on notifications. So if you go to our channel on YouTube, you just push the little bell, and that will notify you when we're live.
Supposedly.
Yeah, that's the theory.
Yes.
Anyways. And yeah. Who is that? Is that Talk? I think it's Talk. Okay. Yep, there he is. Was there anything else, Vera, that we wanted to mention? I think that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we actually are going to be having an evening with Angus coming up, the one for your comfort zone. We're going to be having that come up in May.
Yeah.
So
we rescheduled.
Yeah, so we rescheduled that so there's enough time for more people to sign up too.
Exactly.
So I think other than that, we are ready to go.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe first, do we want to talk about how our master teachers can manifest, or the birthmark?
Birthmark first, because it goes right into that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of goes right into it.
Would you like for me to read their question?
Yes, please.
Okay. So our Soul Tribe friend out there, their name is Ale, and Ale's question is, I have some moles that intrigue me a lot, and I would like to know if they have any meaning. So do we. 3 brown moles that form a triangle on my forehead with the point downwards. The mole that is the point of the triangle is in the middle of my forehead. I have another 3 brown moles on my left arm, also forming a triangle, and they point down as well.
Yes.
Well, that is
so
really
cool.
interesting.
Yeah. So basically, what are pyramids? They're supposed to be energetically consisting of what is it? Intuition, mysteries.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, I think about like connecting with the other side.
Yeah, or to the top, to the higher realms.
Right.
Kind of thing. And then also wherever the point is directing, or is in the direction of, is where all the energy goes. Pretty neat, huh?
Very cool.
Yeah. So you, Ale, this was 2 different past lives, hence 2 different areas.
That's neat.
Exactly. So the first one was Jesus. You were in the life of Jesus, and there was I think it was getting towards the end, maybe. Hi, Cindy Love. But it was where the disciples, how do I say this? They started getting kind of because they knew Jesus was the one, right?
Right.
But they wanted to be right next to him.
Right.
There's 2 different ones, I think, that said, okay, you're going to be the guy. but we want to be on on each side of you
So they didn't want to share. They kind of want to be right there
with just him, and then everybody else
that's
stay down.
not fair to everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah, and that's not what Jesus was about. And the one sermon, well, not just the one, but one that really stuck with you was about the inverted kind of pyramid thing, because he was saying that everybody always wants to go to the top. You know, because he was trying to teach the apostles lessons too, right?
Exactly.
Everybody wants to be the top, and he goes, but he wants to be on the bottom of it, that point on the bottom, because he wants to serve everyone.
I love it.
Kind of thing. So that's what you're supposed to remember. It's keep your ego in check and be a servant to all.
I think that's amazing. I mean, obviously, this message just extremely resonated with Ale, that they kept it. He or she must have really loved that message, because it also reminds me of like elevating everybody.
Yeah.
Because here he's down here, the point, and then he's like elevating everybody, bringing everybody up and serving. I love that.
Yeah, because the only thing I could think of is, like, I don't know if you played this as a kid, but King of the Hill, and well, because we had Arroyos, so we could push people down. But everybody wanted to be at the top, right?
Right.
So what Jesus was trying to say is, yeah, make it to the top, and then what about going back to the bottom and helping people make it to the top?
That's cool.
That's what he's about.
Yeah.
And I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I think he said something like, he's not here to be served, he's here to serve.
I love it.
Kind of thing. So that's basically what you want to remember.
Wow.
And the second lifetime you were in the American Revolution around with Washington, whatever Mason he belonged
Oh, the Freemasons.
Freemason, you were a part of that group.
Oh, wow.
So the pyramid was very important to you as well.
Oh, my gosh.
But the one that you really loved was the Jesus one.
Jesus life. Because it makes me think about, like, maybe the one that was on Ale's forehead is from the Jesus life. Okay. And then the one on the arm. So I'm wondering if they
it's still, the point still goes on the bottom.
Right.
So she or he still wants to.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really
And it
cool.
also represents, doesn't the pyramid represent past lives too or something?
That's true.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, that's really cool. I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's so amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, one of the things that we had heard was that George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, these different individuals who began our country, basically helped, were there in the beginning.
Right. And they were Masons, yeah.
Right. So that's interesting.
And plus the brotherhood, you wanted to remember that, that you all helped each other and you helped the community. That was huge for the Masons. It still is. They help the community.
Wow. Yeah. One thing I thought was really fascinating too is the different architecture in Washington. What's the one, the Washington Monument? And that's symbolic unto itself, right?
Yeah.
Because isn't it very similar to
Obelisk?
Obelisk, Egyptian obelisk. And then fascinating what you were saying today, this morning, about how the roads in Washington.
Even when they were building the roads, it was like Mason symbols.
That is amazing.
Isn't that cool?
It makes me want to get like a satellite view.
Yeah.
Or, closer down so we can see how the roads go.
Yeah.
Just to see if we can see symbols in there.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, aloha to you,
hi,
Roxanne.
everybody.
Purple Blaze is here.
Yeah.
CR. Love to you too, to you
gosh.
all. But yeah, it's really, really cool. It's amazing how much these...
Well, we love you too.
Yeah. It's amazing how much these experiences in our soul's journey mean to us.
Exactly.
Because here Ailes wants to know about it. Hey, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
And it just happens to come right across this channel and get an opportunity to learn.
Exactly.
It's really cool. Wow. Okay. Vera, was there some more that you wanted to say about Ailes' birthmark or
No,
past
that was
life?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was very cool, though.
Yeah. So the next thing that we wanted to talk about is pretty fascinating. I think a lot of us have had an experience in our lives where something happened, or we just happened by a person, and we never forgot them. right? There's something about them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really cool because we have this fabulous person in the audience over here. Mary, my mom.
I was going to say who remains nameless.
Too late.
Yay, Chrissy.
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we wanted to share this experience that she had, and we all might have had an experience in our life where we came across somebody and there was something about them and we never forgot about them. We always wondered, what was that about? Okay, so this is really cool. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about the experience, and then I'm going to tell you what Angus told us through Vera about who this was. So my mom had just went through a situation with when she had a business partner that basically the business partner left my mom with tens of thousands of dollars in debt on something that it was actually this other lady's fault. Just saying, it's the truth. And she couldn't share this information with my father because he was not exactly the most understanding person. Let's just say it that way. So what she did was she got a job as a waitress, and table by table, literally tip by tip, she started to want to pay back this debt that this person left my mom with. And as you can imagine, that was a huge, huge challenge to do that. It must have been exhausting, right, Mom? Yes, indeed, she says. So in the middle of this, when this was happening, one day at the restaurant, there was this person that came in. And you were saying, Mom, that there was just something about him. And he looked like a little different. Like she's like as if he was maybe from a foreign, like a European type of country, like from Switzerland or something. There was just something different about him. And she remembers very specifically that he had one of those yellow, like a little ribbon when your loved one is off at war. And he had that on his shirt or whatever. And he ordered something small.
Yeah.
It was soup. It was soup.
Soup and bread.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was fascinating because he was getting ready to go, and he said something like, I want you to know you are an amazing young lady. Right, Mom? Isn't that what he said? Aw.
Just when she needed it.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's the key.
And that's the key, is that this was, it was a really hard time in her life, and she really, really needed it. And so that's why she never forgot it. Okay, fast forward all these years later, because it really filled up your soul when you needed it, huh, Mom?
Yeah, it was very challenging.
Yeah, it was a very challenging time. And what Angus told us is that it was a visitation from Jesus.
Oh, cool.
And so it was just amazing, because we've heard experiences where an angel can come and can manifest and give us a message like that.
And come in like human form.
Yes, come in human form. It's not like the
They don't
wings
stick
are
out,
flapping. But what was cool about it is that that's when we discovered that sometimes our master teacher, because Jesus is a master teacher, obviously, can manifest in our life just like an angel can, to give us a message when we need it.
Right.
So many of us, might think, oh, I wonder if that was, but it's just something that we wanted to share with you, that, the other side, your loved ones, your team, your master teachers, your spirit guide, your angels are always right there with you. And they're going to help you, especially when we need it the most. Okay.
That's very cool. She saw Asna.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, see? Yes. So it's just really awesome.
Yeah.
It's really, life is tough.
Yeah. And
you
it's
know?
just a reminder that we're not alone, just like Julia was saying.
Yeah.
That we have help on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. And like we talk about, sometimes it might not be a visitation like that. It might be a smaller message like the 1111 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But we wanted to share that that's another example of how the loved ones on the other side are helping us.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything else I missed about your story, Mom, that you wanted to share?
Just not that particular story.
Okay. That would be a no. All right. Vera, was there anything else that you wanted to share with everyone? Oh, see? And that's a great reminder that we're definitely not alone.
Definitely not alone.
Yeah, it's amazing. See? Jesus loves you. All right.
This we know.
Yes, that's true. All right. Well,
Yeah, and Mommy loves us too.
Oh, exactly.
Mother, we can't forget Mother.
Oh, no. And she's so amazing. I mean, she'll come through in our dreams, too, or in our mind's eye, impressions,
Meditation.
feelings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just feel it.
Yeah.
You know, when you feel like you're totally alone in despair, and then all of a sudden you just feel this warmth, like I did with Injun Joe.
Yeah.
Whenever he came, whenever I was like so despondent, and and then they come, and it's like, oh wow, it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Exactly. It's when it helps so much.
Yeah.
It's like when you really need it. It's like when you're in a desert and you come across an oasis with a water fountain.
Yeah. And Mother is like the ultimate mother. Because somebody just asked if she gets annoyed, and that would be no, because she knows why we're here and that we need extra help.
Exactly.
So, never. Yeah.
Yeah, because she's ultimate love. I mean, mother and father are just the ultimate love. So there's not going to be that impatience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
Because, we think of it with our human mind, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, of course. Yeah, that's what we have here.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Yeah.
That finite mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, Sammy was saying something about, it's gone now. The EW is moved, but we talked about that, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. And I apologize. I really do. It was supposed to be today.
That is okay. Everything happens in the right timing for a reason.
Correct.
Because whatever's going to happen between now and then, that message for the people then is going to be what they need. Even more than for today.
Exactly.
That's our story. We're going with that.
And we're sticking to it.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for joining us today, and you're in our hearts, and we're with you in spirit. And Vera, is there any last words?
Journey with us.